So, fun fact. I've been playing World of Warcraft since just after launch. A friend dragged me into Azeroth, then quit. I never did. Sure, I've taken some breaks, but I always end up right back where the Murlocs scream and the loot sparkles. This game's packed with so many memories for me. I even met my wife here. And yes, we're still happily married. Okay, history lesson over. Anyway, here's the challenge. So what I'm going to try to do is level a character from 1 to 90 completely from scratch. No gold from alts, no heirlooms, no helpful toys, no shortcuts. If I want gold, I'll earn it. If I want gear, I'll find it. I'm playing this like it's day one all over again. Let's see how far I can get. Okay. So we'll start from character creation and go from there. So I have a ton of characters. I'm going to create a new one on the Horde side. Most of mine right now are on the Alliance side. We've been playing Alliance for quite a long time. We used to play Horde a lot, and then we came into another guild, and they mainly played Alliance, so that's basically what we've been playing. So I'm going to make this character a Horde character. And I think my very first character was a Tauren Hunter. So I think I'm going to go with that. And see how we do there. Alright, so Taurens have evolved. Well, actually, the character creation system has evolved quite a bit over the years. Let's see. We will go darker character. Got some facial options here. We'll go with 5 horn style. Got the chopped off horn there, small. No, gotta have big horns. Gorefest. Oh, those are nice. Tipped. Hooked. Let's do the big bull ones. Okay, we'll do that. 4 main. Cover the eyes. Now we'll do that. Hair. We will go don't want to get too crazy with hair. Let's do feathers. I always like the Tauren because they reminded me of Native Americans, which is always cool. And we'll make the horns dark. Feathers in the hair. Facial hair. Let's see. Let's do a little goatee here. Then for eye color, let's go blue. Both eyes. Face paint. I think I'll skip that. Headdress. I like that. Never did like the nose ring. We'll do a totem for that. Body paint something new. Oh, that's cool. Something kind of newer. Let's see. We'll go with red and blue. And we'll name him. See, he's a hunter. I always like to name my Tauren Hoof something. Have that in the name. How about Iron Hoof? Okay, that is available, as the check mark tells me. So we will take that. Since we're going old school, we'll go to the original Tauren leveling area, Red Cloud Mesa. Exile's Reach is a new place that they've come up with to kind of, it's more of a tutorial type place where you can level up, I think, to 10 or 12, and it kind of guides you along. I'm not sure if they tutorial on this one or not, but we shall see. Okay, there's my starting gear. Level 1 hunter. Nope, I don't want to create. We want to go into the world. There we go. All right.
Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief Garrosh Hellscream and the beloved Tauren chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Okay, we got some backstory there. Some of that is new, of course, because the game has changed over, what, 20-something years, 22 years. All right, so we're going to...
I've been expecting you.
This guy's got a quest. Follow one path east out of Camp Narashe and find Gruul Hawkwind. Okay. So the first thing I like to do is get all my bars set up. So now they have a thing. They used to have to do add-ons to do all this stuff, but now it's built into the game under edit mode. And these are our buffs and debuffs. I have to move this around just a little bit here. It's our little guy. Okay. So we're going to have to set up a new okay. All right, so we have to enable some bars, which we do through the edit or the options. I like to enable all the bars. And then we also want to auto loot, save some time there. I think that's about all for right now. Go back into edit mode. And you can click on what you want to change and then do it. Put this here. For my bags. All right. Sometimes it'll take it a little bit. We want the talking head up here. These are some action bars we may or may not use depending. So what I'll do is I'll just do some of this and then I will probably just finish the rest offline. Not too exciting watching this. We'll get to some questing and stuff. And that's the heads up tooltip. All right. Okay, let's get rid of that real fast. We don't want to always show the buttons. Yeah, so there used to be a, I forget what they call it, I think it was bartender or something, where you would have to go in there and do all this. You have to make it all yourself. But now Blizzard has, what Blizzard does is they will let people create add-ons under the understanding that they can basically steal them if they want to. And I think that's what they did on some of these, which, you know, hey, I don't mind that so much. Hide the art. I don't want to see in that. Okay. All right. So, and this is our recuperation. What that does is we can use that to kind of heal ourselves out of combat. We always have it. You just press it. It'll make a little fire and start eating. And it'll heal him up. And I think it's a 30-second cooldown. I don't remember. And then we have what we call War Stomp, and that's their racial ability. One of them. It'll stun everybody. I used to do that all the time. Okay, and then let's see. So we have. This is for what they call the War Band. And now what they do is, if you ever play Diablo, they have the beginning screen and you have a bunch of characters around. So they have that too in here, and it's your War Band. You pick 4 characters. Basically, though, all the characters you have are your War Band. So you can put things into a bank and anybody can access that. So, but I won't be accessing any of that stuff with this character. The only thing I was thinking I might do is just use the mounts. Because we do, I mean, you have a ton of mounts. So I was thinking that's the only thing I might use that I already have. But so, we'll see how that goes. So we have a quest. And up here, this is an add-on called Titan Panel. Kind of tells you what all you have here, like repairs, your bags, which I only have 1 bag, but that's okay. And I have a Hearthstone, which will bring me back here. Let's see. I don't think I have a pet yet. I think I have to work up to that. So we're going to meet some guy. I think we're going to kill some of these creatures, quill boars, I think they're called. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Firewood, rebels, around. Oh, okay, it's a mount. I think it's one that I had bought. You can't even, you don't even get a mount, I think, until 15 or 20. I don't remember. It's been so long. But we'll plot along here.
Well met.
Oh, my first true test as a Tauren.
How may I aid you?
Okay, we're gonna kill 6 bristlebacks. And we will loot them. Okay, we got some gold. Let me look and see what kind of abilities I have. That's probably a good idea too. We got the War Stomp, we got the Recuperate, Auto Attack. So I think for right now, the only thing we can do is shoot. We don't have any talents yet. We don't have any specs. So I'm not sure what I'll do. A lot of time I've played a lot of survival hunters, which are fun. But I don't have a pet yet. Let these guys do most of the work, and then we will. Alright. And my button is up there for loot, so I'm going to have to bring that down so I can see what I'm getting. Alright. Loot window right there. Okay. Alright. And how many we need? One more, so. Go up here and loot this guy. Get my coppers. The only thing about the low levels is you are so slow. Plodding along.
Greetings.
Okay, so what do I want? Some armbands or a dagger? I'll take some armor.
Hail.
Doing okay.
Ancestors watch over you.
Alright, so I got armor, gives me +1. So it is an upgrade. So click on it and it'll switch out that for my other one. Alright, so I need to go save some people. Open some cages. I'm going to free some of our brethren here. Our Tauren brothers. Plodding along. Originally, when WoW first came out, the Hunter was like a last minute addition. And for what they were going to do with Taurens was that Taurens would not get a mount. They would get something called plains running, which meant the more they ran, the faster they got, so they wouldn't need a mount. But then I guess they scrapped that idea because the, I guess Tauren players wanted mounts too. So they came up with these, they're called Kodos. They look kind of like almost dinosaur-like creatures, I don't know. We'll probably see some eventually here. Alright, we freed 4. Let's go back and collect our stuff. Now the chat over here, you can have different things in there in different tabs. I usually create a tab just for chatting or for like a guild or something, but I probably won't have a guild here because guilds give you they give you some advantages too. Go to in the southwest. Okay. Oh, I probably should have took the oh, these are gloves. Okay. Alright, so we got wing clip, which what wing clip does is it will, if someone's trying to run away, it slows them down so they can't run. Early on, a lot of the what they call mobs will run when they're hurt, and they'll bring other people over. Okay, here's a Kodo right here. This is what we'll eventually get for a mount. So I guess they're kind of dinosaur looking. I don't know. But anyway, that's what we'll get. That's the Thorin's mount.
Peace, friend.
All right, so we get some silver,
Farewell.
XP. I completed 10 quests already.
Sun shine upon thee.
Okay.
Well met. What brings you here?
Oh, a gun. Okay, that'll be nice. So this, I do have an add-on that tells me if something's an upgrade, it'll show in green and tell how much of an upgrade it is. So we're going to recover 7 stolen rifles.
Winds beat on your back. How
Then
may I aid
we're going to get a belt.
you? Walk with the Earth Mother.
And on the map, it'll tell you where to go. Way back when, the map didn't tell you anything. So a lot of times I'd be running all over the place only to find out that the quest objective that I needed was like right next to where I was. So spent a lot of time running around. Okay, so we're going to get, did these guys? Okay, so they have the rifles. All right, so. Okay. So they got some rifle, they had a rifle and some copper on them. And that was a one shot, which was nice. Arcane shot's a little quicker. I think it does less damage, but it's still faster, so. At least they made the armor look better. Back in the day, you looked like a Skittle. You had like a green chest piece and a red pair of gloves and purple boots, and it was just crazy. That was back before you could transmog things too. And we got 5 rifles already. And that gave me 2 rifles. Not sure what that noise is. Or what animal that's supposed to be. But so, okay, so here's, okay, so we're supposed to kill 7 of these things too. Which I guess I should have been killing, oh, maybe not, okay. These might not have had the rifles with them. They're shooting rifles though. Oh, I don't need this guy. Oh well, they give golden experience. Okay, so the way the nameplates work is if it's somebody you need, they have the exclamation point there. Those are spellcasters. Yeah, he's a thief. A gun thief, I don't need him. Alright. I do need that guy. Yeah, so this shows, like, you know, a lot of times if you don't pay attention, you don't read the quest. That's why I like to read the quest. When I play with my wife, she does not like to read anything. She runs all over the place. Use my stomp there. I like to do that every once in a while just for fun. Okay. Alright, so now we got everything. We got our quest done. Now we can run back. So we're not running back and forth, back and forth. We're going to get a gun. And I think a piece of gear. Yeah, we're going to get a belt. Doo-doo-doo. And that's our other add-on. It's called TomTom. It's like coordinates. Tells you where you're at.
Ah, I've been expecting you. You wish to speak? We shall.
And that means the gun has upgraded itself. So it's a 100% upgrade, which is nice.
Walk with the earth. What brings you here?
Okay, so we're going to kill 10 armored battle
We
boars.
shall meet again. Well met.
And then we're going to set fire to 3 troughs in the battle boar pens.
Farewell.
Alright, let's put our stuff on first here. All I have to do is click it and it goes on to where it needs to go. And that is a quest item. It's also up here. So when you want to use it, you can just click on here. And if you're in range of something, it'll throw it at it. Alright, so we're going to go to the battle boar pens and do stuff here. This will also tell you in chat like your reputations, experience, stuff like that. If people are talking in like general chat, you'll see it there too. Alright, so the gun does a lot more damage. And so I guess it will wind up killing them if there are these battle boars by the troughs. Alright, so kill 2 birds with 1 stone usually with those, so I need 2 more or 3 more. Alright, so we also got something that's called disengage. What that does, if something gets too close, it'll bring you backwards. You can kind of escape. So these 2 are ready to be turned in. And then I honestly don't remember what level it is that you get a mount. I think it might be 10 nowadays. I'm not sure.
You wish to speak? How may I aid you? Wind.
Ah, okay. So I get my pet.
Peace, friend. May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Do I get my pet or does it just set me up for a pet? Let's put our stuff on here. So we got some abilities. Let's check our book here. Okay, so we got aspect of the cheetah, and what that does, it lets us run quicker. We have call pet. These are some of our pet utility items. Like we can call a pet, we can revive a pet, that kind of stuff. I think I still have to go and tame a pet though. Feed pet, dismiss pet. You do not have a pet to summon. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a pet. I don't know if that's a that's going to be a... There it is. Okay, so that's going to be our tame pet. And beast lore, I forgot about that. So what it does, you click on it, and then you put it over a animal, and it will tell you in the heads-up display if you can tame it. So what I'll do is see if I can tame this thing. So I can get a pet. If it does enough damage to me, it'll break the tame. Oh, okay. So it did work. Alright, so we got a pet. Alright, so we're going to kill this person. And once we do that, we will get a bag. Okay. So he's got some guards before we kill him. So we will send the pet in to attack. And the pet will keep his attention, hopefully. Alright. Then we gotta kill this guy. Alright. We'll send the pet in. There we go. Easy enough. I always like to check to see if there's anything else in here. What level are we? We are level 5, okay. So this is a ferocity pet, I believe. Each pet does different things depending on what their designation is. Like ferocity, some are better for PvP. I think now though you can set them to be anything. So we'll look into that as well. Where's my Hearthstone set for Camp Narachi? Okay. So we'll turn this in and then...
Well met. What brings you here? Greetings.
So we get a belt.
We shall meet again.
Oh, we did not get a bag. Okay, I thought we got a bag. Or did we? Yeah, we did get a bag. Okay. That made our little bag bigger over here. Alright, so we can set each bag to do something to hold stuff. And then we clean it up, and then it'll move down there. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is find the inn. I think this is the inn. No. This is it. That's where the mailbox is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off. Next time I come on with this character, I will have his stuff set up a little bit better, so you don't have to watch that. And then we will continue on and see what's happening. So till then, thank you for watching. I appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you next time.